It was supposed to be a glamorous night at the 2025 National Television Awards in London, glittering gowns, primed presenters, and dazzling smiles. But no one expected media titan Oprah Winfrey to hijack the evening with a verbal sledgehammer directed squarely at the Sussexes. In an unfiltered and unscripted moment that left the audience gasping and Harry and Meghan reportedly storming out backstage, Oprah openly questioned their authenticity, intentions, and the calculated victimhood that has followed them across every stage and platform since their royal exit. And the cameras didn't miss a beat. The fallout was immediate. Eyewitnesses confirmed that Meghan Markle was visibly white-knuckled as Oprah delivered the barbed commentary, which began innocently enough as a tribute to transparency in media until she name-dropped the former royals. Truth isn't found in carefully edited documentaries, Oprah said sharply, or multi-million-dollar confessions where accountability takes a backseat to curated pain. Gasps filled the auditorium. She didn't have to say their names, everyone knew exactly who she meant. Within moments, the internet exploded. Hashtags like Oprah roasts Sussexes and NTA clapback 2025 began trending. What made this more damning was Oprah's personal history with Meghan and Harry. This wasn't just any critic. This was the same woman who, in 2021, handed them a global megaphone in the now infamous CBS interview that painted the royal family as cold, racist, and complicit. To see her now publicly distance herself and worse, roast them live was a PR catastrophe for the Sussexes. And it revealed a deeper truth the world has been whispering for years: even Oprah has her limits. Several behind-the-scenes sources at the NTA confirmed Meghan tried to confront Oprah backstage but was blocked by security due to her aggressive demeanor. One producer, who requested anonymity, described the atmosphere as tense and toxic, saying Meghan was fuming. Her team wanted to pull the plug on any post-show media, but the damage was already done. In her remarks, she alluded to Meghan's failed ventures in Hollywood, stating, "Influence isn't about camera time, it's about integrity. If you're only influential when you're crying on Netflix, then you're not influencing. You're performing." The audience erupted into nervous laughter and applause. Even NTA host Dermot O'Leary was seen smirking on camera. This roast didn't land in a vacuum. It hit at a time when public opinion about Harry and Meghan is already souring. Following their controversial Spotify deal collapse in 2023 and the ongoing criticism of their Netflix content as whiny and repetitive, the couple have struggled to maintain the narrative of progressive victims. Oprah's words added gasoline to that fire. Insiders from the Sussex camp tried to spin the night as a planned hit, claiming Oprah betrayed Meghan out of jealousy for her rising Hollywood visibility. But that statement only fueled more backlash, with respected commentators like Piers Morgan calling it a laughable attempt to twist the truth from two people who wouldn't recognize humility if it knocked on their $14 million Montecito mansion. Critics say Meghan's entire brand has been built on controlling the narrative, whether it's accusations of silencing palace staff, orchestrating media exclusives, or using race and mental health as shields from criticism. But this time, that control slipped badly. And what viewers saw at the NTA wasn't a scripted Netflix doc. It was raw, unrehearsed reckoning televised for millions to see. Perhaps the most biting truth came when Oprah, looking directly into the camera, said, "When you strip away the titles, the designer dresses, and the press releases, what are you really left with? That's what matters." The silence in the room was deafening. In the hours after the event, no post or response appeared on Harry and Meghan's official Archewell platform. Their spokesperson declined all press inquiries. And that silence? That said more than any press release ever could. For a couple who built their post-royal identity on exposure, they seemed desperately eager to disappear after the NTA. But Oprah's words aren't going anywhere. They live on in every headline, TikTok snippet, and reaction video that's now dissecting the roast frame by frame. And if Meghan Markle thought her old ally Oprah would forever shield her from real scrutiny, she was sorely mistaken, because on that stage, Oprah didn't just roast the Sussexes. She reset the narrative, and the world was watching. Within 24 hours, major outlets from BBC to Variety dissected Oprah's jabs with the precision of a royal autopsy. Headlines like "Oprah breaks rank turns on Meghan" and "Queen of talk shows dethrones the Sussex fairy tale" flooded global feeds. Social media, once the Sussexes' stronghold, became hostile territory. Even longtime fans began questioning the couple's motives. "If Oprah's done pretending," one user tweeted, "why should we keep playing along?" Former royal aides, speaking anonymously, called it a long overdue dose of truth. Some even hinted that Oprah's comments echoed concerns long whispered within palace walls, concerns about Meghan's manipulation of media, her disregard for hierarchy, and her constant recasting of herself as the misunderstood heroine. Meanwhile, Harry's discomfort didn't go unnoticed. Audience members say he sat stiffly, jaw clenched, avoiding eye contact with everyone around him. One guest reported seeing him whisper sharply to Meghan, "Let's leave now." But it was too late. The Sussexes had wanted the spotlight. On that night, they got it without filters, edits, or staged sympathy. And Oprah, with just a few words, shattered their carefully built facade. Not with malice, but with truth.